Good day, students, and welcome. I hope you are doing well at home. Today we want to continue with the revision class by looking at musical periods. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to mention the musical periods with their dates, mention the famous composers in each period, write briefly on some of the composers, and stating some of their works as well. Musical periods. Musical periods in music tells us something about musical history, which there are some periods that are very, very important when we talk about music today. And this period in which music started taking a shape started from a period known as Renaissance period. And this period was from between 1400 to 1600 AD, and followed by Baroque period, which was from 1600 to 1750 AD. Classical period 1750 to 1820 AD. Romantic period 1820 to 1900 AD. 20th century period, which is from 1900 till date. Famous composer of the Baroque period. There are some composers that we just have to talk about them when we are talking about Baroque period, because they were able to do a very good work during this period. George Frederick Handel was one of them, Antonio Vivaldi, Johann Sebastian Bach. Famous composers of the classical period, we have some of them here: Joseph Haydn, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, Franz Schubert, Felix Mendelssohn, Johannes Brahms. I'm going to talk about one of these composers briefly, in which the other composers we're going to discuss it when we get to our Google Classroom. Let's look at George Frederick Handel. Was born in 1685 and died in 1759. He was born the son of a barber surgeon. His father was barber surgeon. Then it was like people that dress the wounds of people in the battlefield. It was like a combination of surgeon, the light surgeon for that profession. They combine it together, barber and surgeon. Then Handel ditched a career in law to pursue his love of music. Skilled at the organ playing, he wrote several church pieces before being picked up by a prince called Ernest of Hanover as a court musician. And later Handel went to London, where his Italian style operas were all the rage. People loved his Italian style of operas. But soon after, the fires for opera died down, and Handel was looking like, oh, what was happening? Because nobody was even listening to opera. He had to change to a particular type of music called oratorio. And to redeem himself, he wrote the religious classic called Messiah in 1741. He had a lot of composed songs that had to do with religious music. We call it oratorios. Like we have Israel in Egypt, we have Judah's Maccabees, we have many of them like that. So I believe we will have some more materials on this topic when we get to Google Classroom. So I wish you have a nice day.